Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take the canopy off of the tractor. I'm going to show you how that's done. I'm also going to do some tests today with these pins. These are what holds the backhoe in place. So they just drop in here and the other one drops in there. To stop this from happening, sorry, let me be clear. I do this on purpose because I don't want it to leak down. But what I want to test today is if we put the pins in and start the tractor, can you damage this pin holders if you're moving the joysticks? It does have a lockout down here, so I will test that as well to stop these from being manipulated. Hey, I just noticed something. These aren't in... Are these supposed to be straight? This one seems to be forward more than normal. I don't know if that's right. Can you leave in the comments if my two joysticks are supposed to be symmetrical? I just can't seem to remember right now why that's looking like it's not straight. So the first thing I'm going to test is there are two different size pins. I'll show them to you. So the small one goes into stopping the boom from going left or right, and a large one goes in to stop the boom from falling. So I'm just gonna have to start the tractor and pull it back a bit till that falls into place. So what I want to know is, with the tractor running at idle, if I move the joysticks, will it put undue pressure on the pins? Let's find out. That's good, it looks like it's okay. So I'm going to use the pins from now on, as people suggested in my last video. I'll put that link up in the description so you can see what happened and why. So I'm now only going to have to worry about the bucket falling, but it won't hit the ground, so I'm happy. Alright, and this is the canopy. It's an E1175. That's an E1175. It's a hard-shelled canopy. I purchased this probably about a month after I got the tractor. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show this in the light. It is a quick removal. I'll show you how that works and explain what I like about it and what I don't like about it. So the first issue is I was hoping when I first got this that I would be able to lower the ROPS if I needed to get into areas that had a low clearance. So I know lots of people have problems using their ROPS when they go into their garage. I don't have that issue, but if I had to go into my shed, then I would have to lower my ROPS to get the tractor into the shed. The problem is with this canopy in its fixed position, it's still taller than the ROPS is when it's upright. So you can see that even if I've lowered the ROPS, the canopy has no ability to angle, so you have to have it removed completely. So you're still limited in the spaces that you can go with the canopy installed. The other thing that I did was I put lights. So I have LED lights frontwards and backwards mounted on the canopy. I wanted a way that I could remove the canopy and the lights together, so I put a quick release on the electrical system. For the light bars and the light pods at the back. So I'll show you how that works. And I'm going to put the ROPS back up because it's way easier to take the canopy off when it's in the upright position. So here we are on the top of the ROPS, and as you can see, here's the bracket that gets installed. Just giant U-bolts that go through, so there's nothing attached to the ROPS. I didn't have to make any drill holes, it's just U-bolts. And the way it works is, there's a bar on the canopy that sits in these cradles, and then it sits in this routed out area, and there's a giant screw bolt that fits in there with a big turning knuckle, and that's what holds it in place. This is adjustable on the ROPS, and on the canopy. I'll show you that right now. So here's the bar that goes across, and there's the big turn knuckle. So this, when you tighten it, locks into that channel and holds it tight. This is the portion that's adjustable, so you can adjust these screws if you want to have the canopy tilted forward or back, or just to account for any flex. What we did for mounting the lights is we welded on to the frame these stanchions, and that's what we have our LED pods on the back connected to. And I have my wiring with a quick connect to there. And then the wire runs up the front to the LED bar across the front. And that's where we welded these bars to the main frame for the canopy. And for the wiring, we have it here. And then it runs down, and I have it going into the ROPS. Here's my good luck birdie. And he lives right there. The wiring comes down inside this ROPS through the hinge, and then it comes out at the bottom here. And then that goes under the tractor here and into the battery. So, interesting story about this little birdie. I was digging some fill for our chicken coop in our homestead, and I kept digging a bunch of dirt, and then I noticed that this little bird was stuck up underneath the bucket. And I didn't think much of it, so I kind of tossed it off to the side. And then I do some more leveling and moving dirt around, and then I noticed that the bird was in there again. Different spots. So obviously the bird who wanted to stay with me So now it lives up here. So let me know in the comments if you guys have any trinkets or good luck charms that you keep on your tractor, and where do you locate them, and what's the story behind it? I'd love to know. All right, in the interest of science, I'm gonna measure the weight of this canopy on our bathroom scale. So let's have a look to see how much it weighs. All right, so here we go. We got the bathroom scale. So that's 43 pounds for the canopy, the extra supports that we've added, and the LED light bars. So let's go put it back on the tractor. So thanks for watching. That was the installation of the E1175 canopy from Kubota. You can contact your local Kubota dealer and they can set you up with that one. What did you do on your land today?